내가
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And the starting group for Chicago, Anthony Edwards out there with Ja Morant. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, down low. And for the Warriors, Green out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Stephen Curry, then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so here is Chicago. Morant with it. Takes it inside.
Oh, yes, sir.
Wow.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
On the attack, Curry. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Carter. Here's Olajuwon. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Green. The 3 from Curry. O'Neal pulls it in. Morant against Curry. Morant, the pass to O'Neal. The shot no good. Looney with some nice D. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Here's Curry. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Denied by Morant. And he stays with it. Pass to Carter. Edwards for 3. Nails it from 3.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Thompson outside. Looney, a screen on Edwards. Here's Thompson. It's good from the top of the key.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Carter can't get it to go.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And we have seen Andrew Wiggins step up as the second best player on a title team. But it's all about his consistency, Brent.
Well, Andrew Wiggins' role, I believe, changed last year. A little in and out of the lineup for Andrew, and the changes around him have not been ideal. I hope that he embraces whatever it is that the coaching staff wants him to lock in this year, because as a two-way player, Andrew Wiggins is still very capable.
There's the block. Edwards with it, now guarded by Curry. Edwards, a pass to Morant. Tries it from 19, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Edwards got 5 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play. All that hustle is paying off.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And a new group getting ready for Chicago.
Make some noise.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Thompson. Chicago with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Young. Here's Mashburn. Over Wiggins. Mashburn's shot is off. Now here's Green. He's guarded closely. With a 9-footer. Mashburn grabs the miss. Chicago leading by 11. Doncic finds Young. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Green. And they're on the break. Here's Thompson. And it falls all over the rim and in. Thompson's gotten his second bucket.
You can never let Clay shoot off a crisp pass. He just lets that go so quick.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Green, the pass to Curry. Wiggins outside. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run.
But with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game now. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And that one's good. Poole.
And Poole is such a tough and dynamic three-point shooter. He's comfortable firing from anywhere.
And he's going for the lob. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Poole. Chicago making their last shot. Payton passes to Poole. From the right block. Jump shot is good that time. Poole's got 5 now.
And Poole's shot sometimes, man, that thing just looks so pure.
Here's Mashburn. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Poole from long range. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Coming on the floor for the away team. Shaquille O'Neal. Allen Iverson.
Here's Poole. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 7.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's Chicago, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Here's Curry. Still no points. Stephen Curry is out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Miller in at the center position.
Curry excellent at reading the defense and taking advantage of any mistake.
These are his first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Curry. And so Curry nails both of them.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
On the court for Chicago, we've got Anthony Edwards, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. Iverson can't hit. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 6. And Brent, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, BA, a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development, and now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga.
Poole with the ball. He's against O'Neal. Shot from 12. And he drops that one in. Poole's got 9 points.
Yeah, I don't think that's at the top of the menu of shots that Jordan Poole likes to take, but he can knock it down with touch.
Tatum, a screen on Curry. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Brand from deep. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Poole gets it in close.
Poole does a great job there, just extending and using his length to have an advantage on that shot.
Here's Iverson. He's covered by Curry. It's tipped. Now here's Kuminga. Yet to see a basket. Curry's shot is off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And how about Edwards? Keeping his head up and spotting the open man.
Pass to Miller. Here's Poole. Chicago with a rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Edwards against Poole. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Poole. Shot clock at 6. Fires it. The kick out. Curry. Oh, Curry. Just nasty from downtown.
Good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands and see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
Here's Iverson. And he lobs it up.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Poole outside. It's hauled in by Garnett. Chicago leading by 5. He takes it in. Shot's good by Iverson. Iverson's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Let's hear it for all the dancers. Substitution on the court.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moran.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
On defense, the visiting team. Green, the pass to Poole. Left side, Green. Closing it on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Misses the layup. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
First team foul.
And that one falls for Carter. And here is Green. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Poole outside. 1:05 left in the first half of basketball. Looney, a screen on Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Poole. Out to Thompson. Wiggins outside to stop the run. He can't get it to go. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Chicago. 10-point lead. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
Good on both. 36 seconds left in the first half of this game. On the wing, Thompson. He's checked by Carter. And here's Green from the arc. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Chicago leading by 12. Carter inside. Working on Thompson. Carter can't get it to go. Green finds Thompson. Not gonna go. And so it's Chicago now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot run block. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
They've got Andrew Wiggins. Kevon Looney is out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Looney against Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kevon Looney picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
2 shots.
And Morant drops them both.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Chicago leading by 11. Morant using his speed, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Wembanyama's checked in for Chicago. Here's Looney, and Looney with the slam.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and rushes it.
There's a screen. Morant, the pass to Wembanyama. Carter from outside. No good there. Carter's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Ahead. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Now Morant, he has 6. Pass to Doncic. Morant surveying the floor. Right side Tatum. And here's Doncic outside. Doncic delivers from range.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
In 2024, Luka
timeout.
Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Breakers get screwed.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Wiggins finds Green. Here's Curry. This one for 3. That shot off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's Morant missing. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. It's a 10-point game. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins punishing him inside.
This close to the rim, Wiggins can make it look pretty effortless. He just pops it in.
Here's Morant. Yep, that one goes. Morant's got 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
To the middle.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Wiggins outside. Pass to Thompson. Up and over Doncic. Chicago with a rebound. And here's Tatum. Here's the 3. Looney grabs a miss. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Klay Thompson is tall for a guard, so you want to utilize any advantage you have. That time height came into play.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Poole, he's checked in for Wiggins. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Klay Thompson never seems to get too rattled. A pretty even-keeled guy, and you can see that even when Klay's off the floor.
And it's in there. Mashburn's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Puts up a 3. Curry gets the bucket. 11 points in the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Chicago leading by 10. Here's Young. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Now here's Poole. 11 points in the game. Curry's shot is off. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Poole. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Poole's got 13 now.
And he's absolutely feeling it. There is no hesitation from Jordan Poole.
Young from long range. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Looney. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
Just making it look easy. You think about the kind of impact that Draymond Green can have in the entirety of the game.
And Young gets it to go.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Green. Mashburn grabs the miss. Chicago leading by 9. Doncic passes to Mashburn. From outside, off the mark. And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry showing off the range. There's 6 seconds left in the third. And here's Doncic outside. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's Chicago with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Chicago with the ball. On the court for Chicago, we've got Trae Young. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Garnett in at the power forward. Here's the pick. To the paint. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Garnett's got his first points of the game.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trae able to make the play.
Now here's Curry. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Chicago.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Poole. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Miller, count it.
Oh, very clever from Curry. They're attracting the defense and then just giving it away.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. First free throw is good.
Shooting for the away team, Kevin Garnett, taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Chicago making a switch here. Carter's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And Steph Curry has amazing confidence in his shooting ability, and why not?
Here's Garnett. Morant, the pass to Garnett. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Edwards. Tries again. Shoots over Curry. Edwards can't hit.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First team foul.
That free throw good from Kuminga.
Jonathan Kuminga.
And so he makes both from the line. Chicago leading by 9. Morant, the pass to Olajuwon. Here's Garnett from the arc. They get it back.
Oh, wow!
And that one is hammered home.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Curry. Chicago making their last shot. Kuminga finds Wiggins. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Chicago. Olajuwon can't get it to go. Green against Carter. On the wing, Curry. Back to Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. And here's Kuminga for 3. The rebound by Carter.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And Steve Kerr calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Looney's checked in for Kuminga.
Dance team, make some noise.
.157 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Steph with a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible. And he gets a little bit physical with him, but it'll pay off in free throws.
And so Curry nails both of them. There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Carter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kuminga, he's checked in for Looney. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Up top, Curry, hounded by Morant. Curry against Morant. Excellent D there from Morant. Chicago leading by 13. Here's Olajuwon. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now here's Curry. Curry from inside.
I like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Morant.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
And rejected. And he lobs it up top. Curry with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. There's the triple. Chicago with a rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Edwards, no good. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Kuminga, pass to Curry. Not going to go that time. Oh, good D by Edwards. Here's Olajuwon. Sweet little floater. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And so Chicago takes the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to present our player of the game.